My journey started outside the US, all the way in North Africa and the Middle East. I am originally from Cairo, Egypt. The journey starts unexpectedly there. So I was a faculty at Cairo University, junior faculty, practicing medicine and hematology. During my master's work, I decided to look at leukemia patients, and it's quite a funny story. I was actually driving to the hospital, and then I saw a sign on the board of an international meeting, coming next the following week, with faculty coming from the US and other places to present their work in Cairo. So I said, okay, this is a great opportunity. I'm going to go to that meeting. And this is where the journey started. I met with my mentor there. I discussed with him an opportunity to do some training in the US. I came the following summer to New York City, to the Rockefeller University. Then decided to join him and his group, doing my PhD and MD at New York Medical College. So this is where the start was, just a billboard on the road to a hospital brought me all the way here from Cairo. In this career or in this line of work in medicine, there are many challenges you would face. I think for me, mostly it is trying to balance the different things that I would like to do. I have so many different ideas and things I would like to accomplish, but so little time. So the challenge really has always been trying to manage priorities, and I think I want to do a lot. I want to change the face of medicine. I have a very strong passion about personalizing medicine. This is what drove me to join the University of Colorado, is really the opportunity to be able to tailor treatments to patients, to cancer patients and other patients. And in order to do this, we need to know a lot about the patient themselves, about their tumors, and about the therapies and the cells and the drugs and the different elements that all go into practicing medicine safely and effectively. So those are the challenges, is how to do all of this in an effective way that will actually impact patients. That's why I'm here, and it takes a village. So it's all teamwork, and I'm very excited and happy to work with the team here at the Cancer Center. Really amazing team. I would probably tell my former self to focus on small goals and try to achieve them and take it one day at a time, not to be too stressed about the long-term outcome. So I think this is probably the best advice I would say, is to celebrate the small achievements and the goals one step at a time. Yeah, I like outdoors a lot. I like sports. I used to be actually a professional in professional sports, going through the School of Medicine. So this is my passion. I follow intensely the Premier League of soccer in the UK, and I have my favorite team and players. I also do this with my son now, so it is a family tradition now. I like, moving to Colorado, obviously. We really enjoy the weather here. My wife and I love going on hiking trips and going out. And one thing I would say before coming here, and even maybe a little bit up till now, I'm afraid of heights. So going the first hike on the 14er, I had different thoughts on whether I should continue all the way up or not, and then the weather suddenly changed and there is hail coming down, and So it was a really interesting experience, but taught me that I should just go for my passion and enjoy the things I want to do and not worry too much about fears. So this was a really very fun experience last summer. My work mostly focuses on tumor stem cells and mainly brain tumors as well as other tumor types. And early on in my career, I was fortunate to get involved with some early clinical trials, and these trials actually helped a patient, a dear friend of mine who developed these brain tumors, and I was able to help him get enrolled into the trial, and that give him, unfortunately, not too much time, but probably an extra year and a half before he relapsed, just being involved in that trial. I always remember this, and this is what makes me go on every day, because I think having better efficacies of trials and developing new types of therapies and combination therapies is one of the goals that I'm trying to develop here at University of Colorado by enhancing the translation throughout the center. And one key element of this is developing new investigator-initiated trials, trying to translate basic findings from the bench to the clinic. So remembering how the impact of this very early, very pioneer type of trial on this dear friend of mine who had brain cancer is something that drives me every day to work. The advice would be really to have all the knowledge needed to be able to make the right decisions, and also be a good listener, be a team leader. I think leadership is about listening and making the right decision based on the facts, based on the input, and sometimes things are very gray and they're like 51% to 49%. So you have to feel like you are making the right decision in your leadership by acquiring all the knowledge needed to make that right decision. Not essentially about you, but rather the team and the center and everyone else. I think I mentioned it briefly earlier, but I was a really skilled professional soccer player. I was selected for the national team for Egypt going to the World Cup for youth. And I give this up for the medical career. So I still, follow the team and the soccer, and I hope to see these skills with my son now, playing for his university here in Cornell and his team. So this is something I have a lot of passion about to follow, and there is the World Cup of teams coming up this summer here in the US, where my former team in Cairo is coming to play in the opening. So I'm very excited about that opportunity.